bum, 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 bum. Hello, hello, hi. Oh my god, I hate starting new videos. I don't know what to say. I say the same thing every single time. But again, I don't know what to say except from, hey guys. Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Eilidh, and if you're not, then hello, welcome back. It is good to see you again. Oh, I've been waiting to do this video, and I don't know why I've been waiting so long to do this video, because honestly I have no excuses. But we are going to be, once again, this is the second time I'm doing this, reading Kindle unlimited books for a week. I love my Kindle. My Kindle is like my best friend currently. It's like helped me get out of slumps. It's helped me find new books and new authors, and just it holds my dark romances. It just has like it all for me, just like on my little mini Kindle. I love it. I love it. So I'm so excited to be doing this video again. I've been wanting to do this video for so long, and now we're finally doing it. Like now, finally. God. Anyway, I think we're gonna do a mix of like romance, fantasy, maybe a dark romance, who knows. But I have a list of books that I've been wanting to read for a while now. Some of them have been recommended to me to read, and some of them have just been sitting there waiting for me to read for so long. But I know what book I'm going to start off with, and at it, that book there. Look at this. I didn't even mean to click on this book, but now I want to read it. Oh, so maybe there's 5 books now that I've listed down. Anyway, the actual first book that I did want to read was The Right Move by Liz, what's her name? Tomford, I'm pretty sure. It's the second book in the Windy City series, the first one being Mile High. I think this one is a basketball romance maybe, and I think the girl in this is a book girly, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I've been wanting to read this book for so long, and I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be everything that I think I want. And there's a playlist as well that I want to now listen to. So we're gonna read this. Can you see that? I don't know if you can, because there's probably a reflection, but let's just get started with this because I've been talking for far too long. Yeah, I'm gonna try and read like 100 pages or something now, which I think I could do, possibly. It just depends on how quick my reading is. Anyway, let's shut up, let's read.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, used to be each other's best friends. Yeah, and now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine. Yeah, and maybe we could try it next week again, but I don't wanna think we're toxic, but who cares? You said that we're over, hands under covers alone this time. But everything I see still reminds me of you. Back of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to each other, we belong together, me and you forever. Tell me where you've been, yeah, since our break. I'm sorry that I blamed ya for things you can't control. I've been in a daze. I left my heart out to you so you could see me through, though you still deserve better.
Oh my god. Hey guys. I can't remember if I like started this book yesterday or not. Did I start it yesterday? Or did I start it the day before? I started this book on Friday. Okay, I started this book on Friday, it's now Sunday. Yes, because I was supposed to finish it yesterday, but I didn't. And then I said I was going to finish it today, and I obviously haven't. I'm 59% through this book, and I'm loving it so much so far. It's so cute and just so, like, the romance is just there. It's just so easy to read, and I love being back in this world, like especially with Sanders and Stevie, who were the main couple in the first book, Mile High. Like, still seeing their story and their love grow, but through the perspective of Ryan and Indy, who are the main characters in this book. It's just, oh, I'm just loving it. And I've just got to the point in the book where she's sick and ill and he's looking after her, and some of the things that he's saying and doing, I'm like, I'm dying. But they are roommates, and it is a fake dating trope and also a book girly. Like, she is wanting to create her perfect book boyfriend through him because of their fake dating. And she's like, why not? And it's also sports romance as well. Like, he is a basketball player, and so we're kind of seeing how he lives his life through that, because he is a well-known basketball player, so is very particular in the way that he goes through his life because of certain situations. And we found out about something within his past that's like made him who he is now, and obviously Indy's trying to break down those barriers, but also like not saying things. So there's obviously that, hello foot, there's obviously that connection between the two, but we're still like 60% through the book and there hasn't been that actual leap of faith yet. So I think there is an element of like a slow burn in it, but overall I'm really enjoying the book. Like, I am rooting for them so hard. I just want them to get together. Like, I think I'm more into like Ryan, and when I love being in his perspective, and I think I've definitely connected with his character because there's just something about him. There's just something about him. He is a proper gentleman, but just the way he is around Indy and how he's like acting, I'm like, oh, I love it. I think it's so cute, and I'm just loving seeing Xanders and Stevie as well. So I think that's why, like, I think I am enjoying this book more than I did with the first one, because like I'm getting two couples in one basically, which I low-key love. But obviously we are following more of Ryan and Indy, and they are roommates as well. They're roommates too. They live together at the moment, but I'm really excited to see where this book goes. It's saying that I've only got like 3.5 hours of this book, so I'm going to try and finish it tomorrow. But yeah, so far, loving it. Like, actually loving it. I'm really enjoying it's just so easy to read. It's so easy to read. And yeah, I have nothing else to say. If you haven't, like, read Right Move, then you definitely should, because it's really good. Okay, but I'm tired. I want to go to sleep, so we're gonna do this in the morning. Tired. I'm so tired. Hello, Bracken. You coming up? There you go. Yeah, get that. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. That is so cute. I'm so excited to read the next one. Anyway, I finished that though. I was gonna finish it last night, but I got way too tired. What? What? Get up here then. Come on, get up. You can do it. Come on. Oh, right there. Right, okay. Oh yeah, just still Brecken's space. Oh, okay. Right. Well, I finished the book. We finished it, didn't we? Oh, I'm so I'm so tired. I'm tired. I'm gonna get out of bed and then we can talk about the book. Plan. We did finish The Right Move, and I ended up giving that book a 4 stars, just because I definitely did prefer it to Mile High, and I can understand why people prefer it to that book. But also, like, I loved that the two main characters from Mile High, Stevie and Xanders, were frequently in the right move as well. Because I loved reading more about what was going on with them, and like it felt like I was still continuously following their story. But we obviously were really mainly following Ryan and why can't I remember her name? I can remember her nickname. Indy. I could remember her nickname he had for her, but not her actual name. So yeah, I thought it was so good. It was so cute. And I wouldn't say there was a big breakup that like I understood, but also was like, why are you doing this to me? Why have you done this? But then I was like, no, they needed that. They needed that little, just to think, because of like the past and everything. Like everything came up. Not came up, but everything, like, I don't know what I'm saying. It worked, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. I love like any fake dating book. And it did feel like kind of like a slow burn, sort of. I definitely thought that it could have been less than 300 pages, because like I think with all romance books they should like ideally have like a limit of just being 300 pages. But to be fair, this book wasn't slow. There wasn't any moments where I was really bored, and it flowed really well. It was really good, but I just didn't get that 5-star feeling. That's why I didn't give it a 5 stars. I think if I would have read this book at the beginning of like my reading journey, then I think I would have given it definitely a 5. But now knowing like the things that I like and the things that I like to read and like what is a 5-star to me, I just didn't get that from this book. But I really, really want to now read Caught Up, which is the 3rd one in the Windy City series, and it's about Kai, who is he's not a basketball player, he's a baseball player, and he's a single dad. And I think it's like dad ex nanny trope, something like that. That's what I'm thinking with regards to that book. And I kind of really want to read it, but I'm like, no, I made a list of all the books I want to read for this video, so we're sticking to that. Anyway, I don't really want to read another romance book. The other romance book I wanted to read was Throttled, but I think I'm actually going to read God of Fury now. I need a dark romance. I'm in a bit of a slump in life at the moment. Like I'm just not feeling very enthusiastic, I guess, about things currently, and I just need a book that I know will lift my spirits and make me giggle and kick my feet, and just something that's a little bit more intense. And I know I will always get that from a dark romance book, and I've really been wanting to read the 4th book in the Legacy of Gods, and then I've got to wait until August for the 5th one to come out. Wait, no, for the 6th one. Wait, hold on. It's because there's like 4 here. I need to re-download the other one. Hello. I mean the 5th one. I want to read the 5th book in the Legacy of God series, and then I have to wait for the 6th one, which comes out in August. Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up. But yeah, God of Fury I think is going to be our next book. I just needed something different. I needed something that will like get me all giddy and excited. And I know I'll 100% get it from this book. It's 500 pages long. Why is it so long? What happens in this book that is that long? Jeez. Ugh. Anyway, we're gonna read it. It's currently downloading, but I need to charge my Kindle. It's gonna die on me in a minute. Anyway, we're gonna start reading this book. And then I think we're gonna read another romance, and then I think I'm gonna read a fantasy. Like, I want to cover all of my favourite genres in this video. So we're going to start off with our dark romance book that I've been wanting to read for a while, but first I need to charge my Kindle so it doesn't die. Good. Okay, I kind of want to put you here. I literally just made a mess as well. I just finished filming a dark romance recommendations for beginners video. So cute, so much fun, considering I'm reading a dark romance as well now, and I'm absolutely loving it. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that video because you can go watch that video if you want that video. I have it linked up here. I want to talk about this book. because I am whizzing through this book, like actually whizzing through it. And the fact that it's over 500 pages long and I'm literally going to finish today. I think this is my third day reading it. My third day. I'm 73% through this book. I've like got 2 hours left. Something like that. I think I'm reading it slightly slower than I did at the beginning. Yeah, I've only got 2 hours, 20 minutes left. I'm 100% going to finish this book today. But guys, I'm actually loving it. I'm loving it so much more than I thought I was gonna love it. Just everything, like, within this book. Like, just, I'm so, like, it's so good. It's so good. And it's so intense as well. Like, I generally, like, wow. Like, the stuff that happens in this book, I'm like, hold on for a second. I'm just processing right now, just, like, going through my brain. I never thought reading about 2 guys doing the deed would be you know, loving how we are following Bran's story about him coming out and him realizing who he is, and there's elements of him that I completely like feel and connect with, and so I'm just loving following his story. And then especially with Nikolai and the stuff that he's doing, like, he's always been a character that I've been curious about, because obviously I've seen him in the other 4 books that I've read, and he's always been a character that doesn't seem like he stops. But just seeing Bran and Nikolai together, like, I love them. I'm like, my babies, because like there was obviously hints in the other 4 books of what was happening, but we didn't really quite know what was happening. It wasn't until like I did some digging and I found out like God of Fury was about them and that they were going to get together, that I was like, oh, okay, I didn't see that coming. But just, this book hasn't slacked at all. It hasn't been boring. I haven't like been like, oh, like, when's it going to pick up? Like, when's something going to happen? Because stuff has been happening throughout the whole of 73%. Everything. Like, everything. And even when there's been, like, fights and there's been, like, things that happen that usually would annoy me in a romance book, I'm not getting annoyed with it. Like, I'm not getting annoyed in this, which I found really, really interesting. Because I'm like, why am I not getting annoyed? Because if this was in like another just romance book, like, this would have really pissed me off and I probably would have stopped reading it because I wouldn't have seen the point. But there's just something about it happening in here that I'm like, I'm just loving it. I'm actually just loving it. I don't know if it's a 5 stars just yet. Like, I'm not getting that like 5-star feeling that I did, but I think it's like definitely, like, it's definitely close. Like, it's close there. I'm now getting to the point where I'm like, come on, boys. Come on. We can do this. Like, I can see the final stretch. I can see it. We just want it to happen. There's just one little block. There's one little thing that's blocking it. And I'm like, come on. We can do this. I'm rooting for you two. I'm like, let's get it. Let's just do it. But I am really enjoying this. I think it's really good. Like, the whole of this series I've absolutely loved. Do not ask me to rate what my favourite book is, because I generally don't know. There's only God of Malice is the only one so far that I've rated 5 stars. But I think that's because of it's the first book. It's like the one that, like, it just had everything that I wanted at the time. But then now actually thinking about the other books, and because I'm still seeing all of the characters in this book, I'm like thinking about changing all of my reviews in the other books, because now I want to give them all of 5 stars, because like I think I'm actually obsessed with these characters. Like, I actually want to be best friends with them all. Yeah, like, there's no lie about that. Like, like, I actually love them, and I don't want it to be over. I want it to keep going. I want her to keep producing books so that I can stay within the world and stay there. Like, I'm generally thinking about reading the previous books about these guys as parents, because there's a whole different series on that and how they all got together, and I think those are dark romances as well. So I'm generally thinking about reading them. I don't think you have to read them first, because I didn't read them first, but just knowing that they're there and that I can read them, like, I want to. Like, I just want to. I just don't know if I have time. And that's the one thing that upsets me. I don't know if I have time. I need like a month. I need a month off from everything that I can just sit and read and do nothing else. That seems like quite fun actually. I'm like, should I? Maybe. We'll see. But I'm loving this book. I'm actually loving it. I think it's like at the moment sitting at like a 4.75, something like up there. Like it's so close to a 5. And I think we've still got like another 30% of the book to go. So really anything could happen. Like it could suddenly turn into a 5. And I'm really hoping it does because I love everything about it. Like I have nothing bad to say. And if anyone has anything bad to say about any of these characters, go away. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. Just be like, no, shoo, leave me alone. Bye bye. Like I won't accept it. Like I'm sorry, I'm no. You can 100% not like the book if you don't want to. I just don't want to hear it. I just don't want you to ruin it for me. Just don't. But you're entitled to your own opinion. If you don't like the books and you don't like the characters, then okay. I feel sorry for you because I love them. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I actually want to carry on reading because I'm going out tonight and I don't want to go out. I don't really have a choice, but I just want to read. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Okay, let's get through this book. You do that. Well done. I'm proud of you. But don't do that. Boys will be boys. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually going to cry. Alexa, yes, that's not what I want to hear right now. Oh. Shut up! It's not just... Okay. I finished it. Can't believe I finished it. I loved that so much. That was so good. I actually, I'm really on the verge of like giving it a 5 stars or not. I'm really not quite sure if I am. I think I have to sit on it a bit just because I think the only reason why I'm thinking about giving it a 5 stars is just all the emotions that I'm going through right now with this book. But that was so good. It was so good. If you are a dark romance reader and you haven't read the Legacy of God series, oh my god, please read it. Please join me in my emotional roller coaster with this whole thing. I genuinely cannot wait until the next book comes out in August. I'm so excited to read Ava and Eilidh's story. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Eli. But yeah, I finished it. No, not okay. I'm not this. So much happened in that book that I didn't think would happen. It went so much deeper as well into mental health and the sexuality and with like self-loathing and a lot of like other issues as well that can affect people and that you might not necessarily know what's going on, or like it was just so much deeper and it had so much depth to it that I loved it so much. And just with both of these characters, like it was so good. It was so good, and I want to keep reading all of their stories. I don't ever want it to stop, like ever, like no. But we need to start another book. We're gonna go into another one. I don't think I'm gonna start one tonight because I am going out tonight and I know I'm gonna be back late, so I kind of don't want to start a book right now that I might love and not go to sleep because I'm reading it. So I think I also need like a time for a break because of that book and how it ended and how much I love it, that I just need to sit on my rating. But yeah, I'm definitely sitting on like a 4.75, something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Yeah, but it was so good, like so good. But I think I'm gonna start The Ever King, which is a fantasy. I think that's the next book I'm going on. I kind of want to switch it up a bit. I think I want to go into a different genre and I want to start a fantasy book. So I've been told this book is actually really good. I think it's called The Ever King. I actually don't think I have it downloaded, which is kind of funny. Oh my god, that is not how you spell that. Is it The Never King or The Ever King? No, I didn't want to start this damn book. Oh no, it is the... Yes, it's The Ever King. I haven't got it downloaded, so I think I have... Oh, it's another. So I have 2 books downloaded. I've got the Never King that's downloaded, but that is a dark romance book. I don't want to read that. I want to read The Ever King, which is the Ever Seas in the Ever Seas series. It's book 1. I think there's 2 books by L.J. Andrews. So yeah, I think I'm going to read this one next, but I'm not going to start it tonight. I'll probably start it in the morning. I think it's just over 400 pages long. So not as long as God of Fury, but I'm actually not mad that that book was over 500 pages long. It did not feel like it was 500 pages long. And I think that's why I love Kindle so much, because like I could read a thick book and not realising I'm reading a thick book and it will like fly by. Anyway, I'm not over God of Fury. It was so good. So good. I can feel my face when I'm with you. Well, that's like literally right in my way. Oh well. I'm not gonna lie, I went through a reading slump. This is probably a month later. Yeah, so in between me finishing that last clip that you saw and now, I went through a really big slump. Like I was reading other books while I was doing the Kindle Unlimited, and I don't know what happened. I've gone through a huge slump, but I'm back now and I have started reading another book. I think we finished on the dark romance, what's it called? God of Fury, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was God of Fury. Pretty sure it was God of Fury. Let me have a look. Yeah, God of Fury, the dark romance. I finished that and I remember loving that book. I think I ended up giving it a 5 stars, but I've now started The Ever King. I'm about 40% through the book, and I'm 47% through the book. I didn't mean to like start this book and not record. I think I was gonna read like a couple of pages and then start this video, and then I just never did because I just carried on reading and reading, and I'm pretty certain I'm gonna finish the rest of this book tonight. Like that is my plan, that is my goal. I'm loving it so far. It is a fantasy book. I think it's fae, but you've got like earth fae and then sea fae, and they're like sworn enemies, and it's really entertaining. I think it's enemies to lovers. Well, I hope it's lovers. I don't know, unless there's like a load of tension going on that's like so much. I'm hoping it's enemies to lovers. I hope it is like a romantasy book, but it's so good so far. I'm loving, it's just the tension between the 2 main characters. So we're following the songbird, which is Livia, I think that's how you pronounce her name, and then the serpent, which is Eric. Eric is the king. He is the Ever King. He is the king of the Sea Fae, and then you've got Livia, who is the princess of the Earth Fae, of the Night Flock. That is what her kingdom's called. So you have the Ever Kingdom, and then you have the Night Flock Kingdom. I think that's it. But there was a little bit of build up in the beginning. Like I definitely had to get really stuck into the beginning. Probably about the first 10% was build up, and then from that we've then got obviously the action for it. But I kid you not, this is so good. Like get through that first 10% of the book and then you're in it, you're stuck in that. I think it's only 400 pages long, so it's a shorter fantasy, but I know it's a duology. I know there's another book after this, but so far absolutely loving it. Like loving it. It's also got like the pirate element because of like we're following her and him, where he's kidnapped her for ransom because she's obviously the princess, and the king of both these kingdoms are sworn enemies. So why wouldn't you kidnap the princess of your enemy for ransom? There's other things also going on. I know there's a lot of mystery at the moment about things, and some of the writing I do have to like go back a few times and reread things because sometimes I get a bit lost just because of how it's written. So I haven't found it the easiest to read because of just like the language of it and the way she's like written it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not the easiest, but it's still really good and really enjoyable. So yeah, I'm just gonna carry on reading this. I love it when people are kidnapped. It's so entertaining. Not in real life, God. Not in real life, but in books. Oh, I love it when the princess is kidnapped. And pirates. I have this thing about pirates recently. Like, I love a good pirate book. I've read so many books with pirates, and I think I'm obsessed because this is like my 6th book with pirates that I've read since coming out of my slump. I've read so many books since coming out of my slump, but this is good and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, it's just a bit annoying about the language and I have to go back on things, which I don't really want to do. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to continue reading this book and love it. So yeah, if you've got any recommendations for any other pirate books, please comment, let me know, because I don't know anymore after this and I don't know what to do. Anyway, we're gonna carry on reading. Look how cute. I love art. I love when they do the art. I can't believe I just finished that book. I can't believe I just did that. How dare it end on a cliffhanger like that? How dare they do that to me? I'm so annoyed. Oh, I didn't think I was going to read that quickly. How rude. How rude. So rude. I loved it though. It was great. I think I'm literally going to give it 4.5 actually. I'm pretty sure it's just a 2-book series. Oh no, just 3 books. I didn't know there was 3 books. The 3rd book's not out yet. It comes out in June. Ah. Oh my god, that was so good. I enjoyed that so much. Yeah, definitely going to give it a 4.5. I finished that a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. That did leave on a cliffhanger though. And not what I thought was going to happen. A little bit of a plot twist to that. But still really enjoyable. I loved it. And it had art as well, which I always love. Not really how I imagined him though. I imagined him a little bit more, you know, muscly. But the images, he was a little bit more skinny. I don't know. I tend to not imagine characters the way they are. Like, if I like the guy, then I pretty much imagine myself as the girl. Like, I don't care if she has blonde hair and blue eyes. I imagine me. Like, it's me. So, yeah. But I really enjoyed that. Well, I think that's pretty much the end of this video. We've ended up reading 3 books. So we've read The Right Move, God of Fury, and then The Ever King. I loved all of them. The Right Move I really enjoyed. I feel like I read that so long ago. And the same with God of Fury. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I'm out of my reading slump and back into it. I do absolutely love Kindle Unlimited. Like, just having a Kindle is so convenient, and great. Like, it's just, if you don't have a Kindle already and you're watching this to see if you should get one, get one. You're not gonna regret it. That's on Kindle Unlimited. See, that's why Elsie Silver's new book, Wild Love, is on Kindle Unlimited, if you didn't know. I was gonna buy that one anyway. There's so many. Okay, there are a few that I wanted to read that are on Kindle Unlimited. Actually, I need to read that. Oh, there's so many books I need to read. I need to make a list of all the books. Anyway, that's for another time. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. I always love doing ones like this. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna end this video here. How do I end? Like, oh my god, it's gone straight out of my head. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I will see you all in the next one. Peace, goodbye.